Welcome to another episode of the Booth 2 podcast with your host, Danny, and my co-host, Vinny.
Hello.
Good to see you guys again. Me and Vinny were talking a little bit earlier about a subject. Go ahead and take it away this time, Vinny. I feel like I always talk about what we were talking about.
You know what, Danny? I would love to. So Danny was telling me the other day that he has recently gotten into the James Bond series.
Yeah.
Because it's on Netflix now, right?
Yeah. All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
How many was it? 6, 7? How many?
You're an idiot.
How many?
I don't know, roughly.
How many movies was it again?
I think it's over 25 films.
That's a lot of movies.
It's a lot of movies, yeah.
Fast and Furious has a long way to go to catch up to that.
Yeah. Fun fact, I think it all collectively, it's grossed over $7.5 billion.
Wow.
Yeah.
And when was the first one released?
1962, Dr. No.
God, you knew that like off the back of your hand.
Yeah. No, I'm a huge lover of the James Bond films. I love the whole classiness, secret agent, like, you know, he does this thing. But more than that, I fell in love with the scores from these films because, like, I think before the James Bond films, scores weren't really a huge thing with movies. Nobody looked at, you know, what was playing in the beginning credits, what song was playing, or, you know, what happens in the end credits with the music. And James Bond just became so iconic with that symphonic thing that they have.
Yeah, very synonymous with it. Like you hear a certain thing to James Bond, you've correlated a certain tonality and kind of mood with it.
With it. And then with every single movie, the score has been a thing that they focused on. And they had like Madonna has sang.
We were talking Jack White, Alicia Keys.
Tom Jones.
All
these guys.
Adele, Billie Eilish recently.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's really a huge part of that film industry. Or that film series.
Yeah, specifically.
And it's just like I connected with so many things, like with emotion, with where I was when I first watched that movie. Like it just really takes you back.
Was this the first time you've watched it, or have you seen previous movies before?
Previous, but you know what? I think in my own life, you don't realize the beauty of that stuff until you get a little bit older to appreciate it.
When did you watch it for the first time?
Oh, my first James Bond film? I was probably 6.
Oh, dude, that's way too young.
I was probably 6.
How are you going to enjoy Octopussy? It's like...
It's just crazy, bro. And I remember because the James Bond that I grew up with was Pierce Brosnan.
I don't even know who that is as far as an actor, but...
You know the boyfriend from Miss Doubtfire? The guy that the wife is with?
I just saw it recently, too.
Where he throws the freaking fruit.
Oh, yeah, where he's allergic and stuff like that.
He was James Bond.
Yeah. That was James Bond.
Yeah, he was in 4 films.
Oh, I think I remember him now. I can see him
Pierce
as James
Brosnan.
Bond.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was my James Bond that I grew up with. And then you get a little bit older, and then you watch another film, and they're like, oh, it's James Bond. You're like, this isn't James Bond. But then you realize, like, there's been freaking, like, 7 actors that have played this dude.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, wow, it's like a huge thing. And then you get in this rabbit hole of, like, I remember... Damn, this was back when things were still on demand. You remember on demand when you'd have like stuff on demand,
like pay-per-view kind of stuff, or like
well, no, you'd have to like let's say you're watching TV, right, and then they have like you have stars, like stars on demand,
yeah, well,
stuff like that.
Yes.
So like before streaming, I remember I think it was Stars that they had all of the James Bond films. I was like 14, and I was spending the week in Los Angeles. I was on vacation. I'm like, I'm gonna watch one every single day. If I can fit 2 in there, I'll fit 2 in there. And I went literally from 1962 all the way until 2014.
Did you even leave the room?
I did. I did. Jeez. It was every night, bro. Everyone would go to sleep, and I'd go watch one film, and watch 2 films.
How long were you there for that you watched that many films?
I was there a week.
I mean, all right, 7 days. That's a lot of
you
movies.
Could fit, there's a lot of times I fit 2. Yeah.
True.
So I was able to do it.
Dang.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah,
great time. But I just love everything that's connected to that series, bro. The way that they dress, the way that they talk, it's so elegant. It's very
music, posh in a way.
That posh shit.
Yeah.
What I just said was not very posh. I love that posh shit. It's great. But man, it just brings me to a place of like almost comfort. I can't explain why.
Yeah. Do you feel like you, in essence, are James Bond?
When I watch those films, I feel a connection to it, as if I've been there.
Yeah,
and I haven't. Maybe it's
a past life.
Maybe it's a yearning thing. I yearn to be like that. I yearn to be such a gentleman that wears a 3-piece suit and has
drinks Vespers.
Well, I got pretty close to A.
You did. You look nice, and you
Vinny
had the
made
Vesper.
a very, very delicious drink called the Vesper. It is
Thank you,
2 parts gin, 1 part vodka with
Lillet Blanc.
Lillet Blanc. Very and with garnished with a lemon twist.
Hey, that lemon twist, that little zest on top.
Hey, you taste it and you smell it too.
Oh yeah,
you smell it when you get in there. And that was a drink that was introduced in Casino Royale.
But originally, it was the dirty martini.
It was shaken, not stirred.
Yes.
Great thing, man. Do you ever have any movies like that, or just for you? I feel like it'd be more music.
Yeah.
Right. That just takes you back or makes you feel a certain way where you just.
It does.
It just sings.
It does. I mean, we were talking about it before, but I mean, like that sort of orchestral piece, I feel like with James Bond, that has become
Beautiful.
like so synonymous with it. I mean, those passages move you so much. I mean, I was showing you earlier that jazz song Nutville, the Buddy Rich rendition.
Yeah.
It's crazy what even a film could do to take you to that certain emotional place. But you put
almost
the music,
childlike.
Yeah, you know that it kind of like kickstarts that imagination center in your mind.
Yeah,
and it's like, at least for me, it's always something to do. Like when I listen to like metal music or like heavier music, it always takes me back to when I played sports on teams and stuff like that. It's a harder thing, and it's that adrenaline kind of push. You're listening to something a little bit softer. It kind of makes you a little bit more mellow. You know, And I've talked with people before, like, you work out a bunch. Like, do you have like a certain go-to genre that you listen to when you work out?
I do. So like for me, it's like movies that have fight scenes.
Yeah.
I'll put on that in the background.
Okay.
The score to the fight scene.
That makes sense.
Or I even put on the fight scene itself to hear the noise and all that stuff.
You like the punching?
Yeah, like that.
Like, why is he punching on the treadmill right now?
Just stuff like, it's just anything that can invoke that type of emotion of like work and like manliness and like all that stuff that goes into what I perceive as like what you need in order to work out.
Right.
I put that on in the background. But there's been times, bro, I've listened to My Way.
See, I couldn't. I could not.
It's just I don't know. Maybe because I think of working out as a happy thing. Like, I can't work out if I'm upset.
No, you don't.
I can't.
No.
I can't, bro. I can't do it. I can if I'm upset, and most people are like, oh, I use it as an outlet.
Well, that's what I was saying, like push kind of through kind of thing. No,
I can't do it.
Interesting.
I can't do it. It has to be a happy thing because I think I connect working out with happiness. It makes me happy.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure if you have a negative connotation with it,
correct,
it's going to make you feel like, I don't even want to do it.
Yeah. No, my martial arts training,
that's
when I could be angry and I could listen to some angry shit, heavy metal and all that stuff.
Okay.
Not weightlifting for whatever reason.
Huh. That's funny. But yes, to that though, it's crazy what something like just even a movie, the score behind it, what it invokes in you.
Yeah, it's huge, bro.
Yeah,
emotion is a huge driving factor.
It is, and I think it's a huge driving factor in like a lot of the things we do. Yeah. At least for me personally, and I know for you as well. It's like it's a big driver and a big catalyst. But I think with that, it's kind of crazy playing music, and to kind of tie it into that, you know, like the emotion that I get from like playing an instrument probably supersedes anything as far as like watching a movie, even listening to like music too. Like it's great
the connection that you have to it is
just
so deep.
Yeah, because it's like I draw inspiration from listening to it and then trying to recreate it, emulate it, and everything like that, and do it on my own. You know, and it's great, man. It's great to have that like passion in something, and that where you're putting your energy, your time, and your focus and this desire on. You know,
I feel like that's kind of lost today.
Yeah,
that emulation, that motivation, that type of thing where you're like, I feel like it's very surface level.
Yeah, kind of like for show. A little bit.
Yeah, like now it's all people that are doing vlogs,
Instagram, and TikTok.
And people want to be that.
Yeah,
but what's there other than the instant like entertainment you get from that dude doing something kind of outrageous, saying something kind of outrageous to someone on a vlog.
Yeah.
Compared to like what you're talking about with the music and with film and
art or something.
Just
like
art,
that.
Yeah, man. I feel like the arts have just really taken a back seat.
Yeah.
In everything.
And not even just, I feel like your staples as far as like painting, music.
Yeah, for sure.
I think everything we've talked with, like things cooking, something like that. Even bartending to a degree, it's like taking like pride and like learning about something, honing your craft,
taking the time.
Yeah.
Well, that's where that instant gratification comes from, right? Like just like people wanting to do something and then it blowing up, and they're like, that's what I've been waiting for. Like I just wanted to do something once and have it blow up.
Yeah.
The patience is gone. from stuff.
Yeah.
From learning how to do something correctly, from finding your joy in something. Like, it's just, no one's patient anymore.
No. And even working through that, like, hard stint of, like, sucking.
Yeah.
You know,
eating
like that's
shit. We literally talked about it. You gotta eat shit in order to be successful.
Yeah.
In anything.
You ever watch Adventure Time?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like Jake the dog, I remember the one line, and I've seen it a whole bunch, but it's like sucking is the first thing at getting good at something.
Correct.
You know, but it's so true.
It's cartoon.
From a cartoon. It had such a great adult value to it. But it's like, it's very true. It's like, you're not going to be amazing at everything in the first go.
No.
Like, if you really care about something, if you're really passionate about it, like,
you take the time.
You learn how to do it right. You learn how to do it well. I think, as we talked about, it's like those scores from the James Bond films.
Yeah.
Like, those guys, those musicians, the Wrecking Crew, and God knows who else in that.
Who knows
like,
how long they were in the studio before, like, this is it.
Yeah. Dude, just honing their lives. It's probably like those things, like, you get home from school as a kid, what do? You didn't have anything else. You didn't have video games, or maybe you didn't have a TV or radio or something. Or maybe it was the radio and you played along to it.
Yeah.
But, like,
something.
That whole thing of how do you, like, entertain yourself, and, like, I think that's the biggest thing is the entertainment. It's
that's a huge thing.
Yeah, you know, it's like I feel like you have so many distractions now to where it's like you don't even have the chance to kind of
do anything
or find anything. Like, I don't know, to some degree, maybe you can find your passion through that.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you see someone doing something and you're like, oh, I want to try doing that.
Yeah.
You know? But I feel like much of the thing, it's like you get that, like, surface value kind of thing. Like, you get somebody to dip their toe into it one time, and they're like, this ain't for me. And then it's like you turn into like a jack of all trades in a way. You know how to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And
which has its value, because it's good to know a little bit of everything.
Well, yeah, you become more well-rounded, I think. But I feel like it's nice to kind of have, like, your shtick.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. If you never have enough skin in the game for a certain thing,
how do you get ahead?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just so sad. I feel like it's really, really sad. And it's going to keep getting worse and worse when it comes to, like, taking the time to do something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so pushed to the back of the bus. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something that people put focus on in order, like, to hone your craft, to take the time. If you listen to music, how many people really are sitting there listening to every single thing, from the lyrics to what type of instruments playing, how they're playing it, the feeling it gives you? Like, no one sits there and does that. They're just like, oh, this is a popular song. Like, great, this sounds great. And then
that's it.
The next year, you forget about that song, and you're on to the next.
Yeah, and that's crazy, too. It's like something like music that's timeless. It's like, who cares if it's old?
Not for anyone. Not for everyone.
No,
it's timeless.
No. And it sucks because it's like it becomes this, like, consumer sort of thing where it's like, it's not.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not a product inherently, but it, like, it has become this thing where it's like, same thing with movies too. And again, even that, it's like, to tie into the soundtracks and the scores to it. Yeah. It's like most of the time, it's like maybe it's like the new hit single that's coming out that they tied out with it, and it's like there's no, like, originality behind it. There's nothing like. I think what made James Bond great was the sound became synonymous with him.
Correct.
And I feel like with a lot of other movies now, it's the popularity of something tied with it to, like, boost it, and sales for everything, you know, and it sucks. And that art avenue of it, like, declines a lot.
What's the number one thing that you hear people? It's the number one movie score that you hear in all schools. You'll hear this when your band is having, like, a concert or whatever, and then you have an assembly for it.
Yeah.
And they're playing it.
Yeah.
What's the number one movie score? I'll say it right. I'll say it
because I don't.
Star Wars.
Oh yeah, John Williams. Yeah,
Star Wars.
Yeah.
They always have every single band that's in a school, middle school. I remember hearing it in elementary school.
You heard it in elementary school.
Yeah, that's what they would play.
Wow.
It was always Star Wars, bro. Always.
Yeah.
It's a film, but the score. If you take it away from Star Wars, the film, you just look at it as a musical piece.
Yeah.
It is a great piece of orchestra.
It is, dude. I still think we've talked before with Matt, but it's like the Duel of Fates with Darth Maul in that episode 1.
Yeah,
dude, one of the best songs I've ever heard. Beautiful,
it's no beautiful
singing,
score,
nothing, but just a beautiful piece, and again invoking that emotion behind it.
Yeah, Star Wars itself there's no words in any of the pieces that they play for the movie. Have you ever heard anything saying? No. It's all musical.
Well, I think on the occasion it's like that opera, like da 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 da, right? But it's like it's not really focused on the words. But again, it's heightening those emotions.
More examples. Godfather. Everyone knows the Godfather.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's huge. Rocky. Gonna Fly Now.
And that wasn't that. If I'm not mistaken, the band that did that. I can't think of it right now, but the band. I think they were contracted to do that, to write a song for them for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, even that too. It's like very synonymous with it. You know, Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah. Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
It's all musical pieces that have no words.
Nothing.
But you just know it when you hear it. You're like, this is it. And it makes you feel like a certain type of way every time you listen to it.
It does, yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of gone now. What's the last film that you've heard?
With an original piece like that?
Nothing.
It's
old.
Again, usually it's either the older films, or it's like for the newer ones, it's just what's
regurgitated bullshit.
Yeah.
Like you've heard this whatever thing a billion times. It just sounds a little bit different.
Yeah. They do it, remix it a certain way, put a feature on it or something, and it's like...
The originality's gone.
It's gone. Yeah. Much to the thing before, it's like you're not really taking the time to learn something and do it in a unique way that's like to you.
Yeah. The individuality is kind of gone. You're just with the masses 24/7.
Yeah.
And you want to be with the masses.
Yeah.
I think that's really detrimental.
It is. Because then you lose that like creativity, like to not creativity, but the ingenuity aspect of it.
Of course.
You know?
Yeah, to create and to do all this stuff.
Try something different, try something new.
It's gone.
You think it's like because they're like worried about like the monetary end of it, not getting liked,
no,
not being popular?
I just think it goes back to the whole thing of people not wanting to put in the time.
Yeah.
Really. Like it takes time to create masterpieces. It takes time to be successful. It takes time for all this stuff. Anything that's like hard takes time. There's people out there where they get lucky.
Yeah, but I feel like that's very far and
few in between. But the thing is that those lucky people drive those other people to think that they can get just as lucky. So like, I don't need to take the time to do this stuff. This dude did it.
He did it on one thing his first time.
I'll just do it for a little bit, and then maybe I'll get it.
But that sucks too. It's like I feel like it's like lottery winners. Like how many lottery winners do you know? They win, they hit it big, and they're broke in 5 years.
Almost all of them.
That's because I feel like that whole thing of like the patience avenue of it, taking the time, learning, and kind of understanding the bigger picture of it.
Yeah.
It's like you don't know what to do with that money. You don't know what to do with that thing. It's like, now what?
It's gone.
It's gone. That's why you get like one-hit wonders or like same thing with films. Like you get that. Who was the guy in the 80s? 16 Candles, Breakfast Club. He had that reign in that short window.
After that, it was over.
And then after that, he just like disappeared.
It was over.
I can't think of his name. I wouldn't even know.
I know who you're talking about.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, I think he just tried to... That was the thing. He saw a formula that was winning, and he just kept doing the same type of films, right? It was all young people in high school. Yeah. And then after that, after the 80s, the coming of age stuff kind of slowed down.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to see the high school films and all the bullshit anymore. So then, like, he's like, well, this is all I got.
I don't know anything else.
I don't know. It's just all coming of age stories. Yeah, you gotta diversify. You gotta put your passion into something else. Like, create more.
Yeah,
that's the thing, right?
And frankly, I think sometimes it's cool to have like not a one-hit wonder, but it's like a one-trick pony kind of thing.
It happens a lot in music more than film. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
You get a one-hit wonder, and then like, who's that one guy?
Who's that one guy? He did that one song that goes beep beep boop pop. Yeah, nobody knows him anymore.
No, that's it.
Yeah. Although I will say, I do think with directors, and I think to an extent maybe producers, like I think of like Pharrell.
Yeah.
Pharrell has that like tag that he does in the beginning, that 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it starts.
Mm-hmm.
Like I look at like Tarantino film. I think synonymous with not conventional storytelling.
Correct.
Kind of a little off the grid in a way.
Going from one piece of the timeline and going back, and then like doing a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
he does that.
But I see like with that, I feel like that's more like stylistic, where it's not so much like storyline driven, but kind of like just telling the story a different way.
Right.
Whereas something like that, it's like those coming of age films, like how many of them can you do before you're like...
I've run out of ideas.
Yeah. It's like, we get it. John Cusack's there with the boombox and like...
Yeah. It's just art, I feel like, in its current day, whether it be in music, in film, in art, actual like painting whatever, it's just lost. It's just in this weird limbo of like what's popular. No, because nobody takes the time to look into it. That's the thing.
A little more in like depth.
And I don't know if it's because people really don't have the time, because we are in a much more fast-paced environment than we were when we were in the 70s, 80s, even the 90s.
Yeah.
Much more
it's 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, I was just a baby.
I wasn't even born.
He wasn't even born.
I wasn't even born.
His parents were busy making him.
Yeah, exactly. 4 years down the line, but yeah.
You know, they're practicing beforehand.
It's just such a sad thing, man. Like, when you see me and you, the way we connected is the way that we talk, right? We can have this back and forth conversation, go deep into something like that.
Yeah.
How many young people have you spoken to where you're like, I can't get shit from this person other than
tough.
like a what's up and then a joke here and there, and then that's it.
Yeah. Do you think? I mean, I feel like the age and the growth, maybe with the maturity, come with it.
It comes with it, yeah.
I think that's a big thing. I wonder how much of it is the exposure to it elsewhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, because we deal with people here, but it's a very secular sense of like, we get them for 6-hour blocks that we work with people or see people here. So it's like, it's kind of tough. It's like you don't hang out with them on the outside.
No, but we didn't hang out on the outside.
That's true.
And we connected on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think a lot of it has to do with you and I are two people that really have this gift of self-reflection. You know what I mean? Like, being able to kind of look at yourself. It took time for both of us. Nobody was doing it until 10, 11, 12 years old.
No.
You got older, and everyone hits it at a different point, in my opinion. Sometimes you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and then you look back and you're like, oh, shit, like, maybe I need to do this, maybe I need to do that. For us, because we are aware of that self-reflection, we're able to connect. But a lot of these kids, there's no self-reflection. They're not thinking about shit deeply. It's all just like in your head. After 25 minutes, the thought's gone. And you just move on to whatever. Hanging out with your friends, doing this, doing that. It's just, I think, getting deep with yourself is something that's just leaving human beings.
That self-aware, the self-reflection, kind of just all of it?
All of it. I think it's just leaving because people just don't find it important enough. Because they're so focused on everything else.
Yeah.
What am I going to do today? Who am I going to hang out with? This person said this. Like, oh, my God, this happened. Oh, I didn't get enough whatever this week. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. And then you just, you're just so focused on everything else going on. And that's why when we were talking earlier about when listening to music and watching films, I asked you, do you think it's an escape from reality? That's the reason why I asked it, because I think it is. I think to go to another place where it forces you to think deeply, it invokes a certain type of emotion that you can't get in your day-to-day because it's just not there.
Right. Well, I mean, it's also a movie.
Yeah.
Those scenarios become scripted, and it's kind of like,
of course.
Yeah, you're trying to prove a point or send a message in that regards. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I mean by, like, I think that's how I look at it. I look at it as an escape from reality because day-to-day life is boring. Right? No one's self-reflecting in the middle of a shift.
Well, no, you got too much going on at that point.
Exactly.
No, but when the shift's done, you look back at it and you're like, did I forget that guy's ranch?
Yeah.
You know, it's
like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just, life is too fast-paced nowadays to really think about anything.
Yeah.
Only so much time in the day.
Do you think that's just necessarily life now, or just the lack of being conscious in those moments?
I think it's a mixture of both.
Yeah?
Yeah, because life now, okay.
Is it busier? Absolutely.
100%.
I think that goes without saying. Like, it's like duh.
Yeah.
But I think, like, do you think having, as far as like as much going on around you, like, do you think it's just that much harder to be
100%.
Conscious with everything and kind of like,
just because when you get bored, what do? You doom scroll.
Yeah.
You're forced not to think again.
Yeah, you don't have to.
This is entertaining for 15 seconds. Scroll to the next. Another 15 seconds, and it adds up to an hour and a half. You're not doing anything productive at all in those moments. You're just trying to find a source of quick entertainment. That's what I mean by that instant gratification.
Yeah.
It's all around you in everything you do. You know what I mean? Like, even going to the movies, bro. It's instant gratification. You buy a streaming service, they have all the films you want.
Oh, yeah.
You don't even have to go to the
movies.
That's what I mean. Going to the movies back then, you actually had to get up off of the couch, go buy a movie ticket, buy some popcorn, figure out where you can. Like, there was so much thought into just going to a movie. Now you're like, dude, I'm just going to sit here in my underwear and freaking just watch this film.
Yeah.
Or some people don't even watch, bro. It's background noise.
Background noise,
while they scroll. I've seen it. I'm like, what the hell did we put on this movie for?
What's the
point?
Be on
your phone.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's background noise, bro. I'm like, what?
Why? It's also overstimulated too at that point.
Yeah, you got so. That's what I mean. You got so much going on.
Yeah,
but where's the self-reflection at?
Yeah, and at something like that too, it's like, why do you need that?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, like I don't know.
For
me, it's like conflicting. It's like, why even have that?
Why do that?
It just doesn't make any sense.
It's stupid.
very dumb.
It's very dumb, bro. But that's what I think. I think nowadays you really have to get to a point where something happened to you to where you need to self-reflect. There's no more. It was an off day. I had some time. I was sitting around and I thought about this. Everyone's always doing something.
Yeah.
Something.
Always filling time.
Always filling time with something.
Yeah.
So there's no room for that self-reflection, that anything. Think about something deeply, a passion project, trying to maybe see if you have a talent for something. It's gone.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Do you think you had a moment? Is there like your aha moment, so to speak? Or is it just kind of like...
I think it's a gradual thing.
Gradual thing, sort of?
Gradual thing. A thought pops in your head.
Too.
You had a little bit of time. You kind of thought about it. A couple weeks later, happens again. You have a little bit more time. You're like, I kind of want to look into this. Whatever just popped into my brain. I think I should look into this more. And it just keeps going.
Gradually, like snowballing.
And going. And then it just becomes a bigger thing in your life. But you have to kind of allow that to happen.
Yeah.
If you don't give the time for it, and you don't have the time, quote unquote, it's never going to take any precedence.
No. And I feel like you have a lot. I think a lot of people have a lot more time
than they think.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think a lot of it's mismanagement, whether it be this or I used to fill up my time with like tasks in the day. And it's like even that, it's like I feel like it's great because you're being responsible to a degree. Maybe you need to get this. Maybe you need to do this.
Yeah.
Whatever. But it's like you always find a way to fill up that time, but maybe not doing it in the best way possibly.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I agree. Patience is a huge thing with that as well. I feel like people aren't patient enough to take the time. And I think we touched on this earlier, that anything that you want to be good at, anything that you want to be successful at, you got to eat shit in the beginning. Because nobody's successful right away, right?
No.
But you have to also be patient for it. You got to be willing to do something for who knows how much time. You can't give yourself a limit.
No.
That's the thing. Right? You're like, oh, and I'm going to work on it. If in 6 months, I should be good. You can't be like that.
No. Because
right?
you don't know.
No, it doesn't work like that. Bro.
No.
You got to be patient. Just your time will come. You'll if you don't get it the first time, try again. Do it better. Keep going and going and going and going. That type of mindset is very much gone now. Nobody has the patience for anything because, like I said, that whole self-gratification, there's stuff out there right away. It gives you the result that you want.
Just right there, you're good.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
You know, there are examples of it. So you're like, oh, I deserve that. You don't deserve shit.
No.
No one deserves
anything. No.
You got to work for it. Or sometimes it happens to you, and that's a real thing. Accept reality. There are people that are lucky.
Yeah. That luck is a real thing.
Luck is a real thing. You can look at it as fate. I try to look at more as fate than luck. That gives me a better feeling about it. Because I go, everyone has their own trajectory in life.
Mm-hmm.
If there was this person's fate to do this or get this, that was their fate. Who knows if it's going to be a good thing or bad thing?
Well, yeah, you don't know in 10, 20 years how that pans out.
You never know.
No.
You could say, oh, my boy won $1 million. 5 years later, he's broke.
Yeah.
You never know. So just take everything with a grain of salt, right? But also be patient enough in your own life to wait for the good things.
Yeah.
Or it could be seen as good things in the moment.
Yeah. And
it's just gone, bro. That whole mindset of being patient and waiting for it. We talked about it with finance, right? We were talking about investing in stocks or investing in crypto, all this stuff. There are guys out there that invest in stuff that just blows up. You can't help that. No. It happens, but you can't hope to be that guy because then you're going to be sorely disappointed and you're going to do shit wrong. You're going to be investing crazily on stuff that can pop or go down or whatever. It's those long-term guys, those guys that are consistent. Every month they're putting money into this thing and going in the hopes that maybe it's going to give them return. And even if it goes down, what do?
Die more.
They put more.
Yeah.
Because they know in the long term, I'm going to be, you got to look at it like you're such a beast. Even on the downtime, you're going.
Yeah.
You keep pushing. There's no one, the whole thing of like, no one's going to outwork you. You kind of have to have that mindset. No one's going to get, like, it's going to take this guy a lot less time to give up than me. I got to keep going.
Yeah, you got to beat him out.
You got to beat him out. And that's all the time. Bro.
And to double down on the patience avenue, the consistency that you just touched upon, I think that's a big part of it too. Because 100%. It's like, yeah, you can do it over the course of 5 years.
Yeah.
But if it's this like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and this back and forth,
you're going to be the biggest loser if
you're going to be that even more so. It's almost going to be like, why'd you even start then?
Yeah.
Because it's like if you're not even going to follow through with it and finish it.
Correct.
That's just as big as putting the time in for it.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the stock stuff, you've seen people that are like, oh, it's going up. I'm going to buy. And then they buy, and then it starts going down. They're like, I'm going to sell. I'm like, oh, dude, you're never going to be successful. Because while you're doing that, there's some guy that's been investing in that stock for the last 3 years that's been waiting for it to go up. And he's not going to sell even when it's up. He's like, I'm holding this shit for the long haul, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a millionaire off of this stock or whatever. Like, even if it takes 40 years, I'll still be investing in this thing. You can't beat that guy.
No.
You'll never beat that guy
No.
if you don't have the same mindset.
Well, and that's the thing. It's the mindset on it, too.
It's huge, bro.
And it's not even just finance. Again, like
it's just life.
It's just life in general.
Life in general, bro.
Yeah.
Relationship, if you don't fucking work at it, if you don't work through your problems, you do all this stuff, it's going to be gone.
It's gone.
The first, you could look at it as a stock going up, right? You have a fight. You're like, I'm selling.
Yeah,
I'm out.
I don't wanna
I
deal
quit
with
the
this
relationship.
anymore.
Done. Are you ever going to find a good relationship? No. You didn't put the time and work in, bro. So it's just... But that you see, that type of stuff comes with self-reflection. I don't think you can really be like that if you don't take some time within yourself to kind of look like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
What is it that's stopping me from getting what I want in a sense? It's all patience and time.
Yeah.
If you don't have that,
What do you have?
nothing.
No.
Nothing. There's only so many things that in the world that you can control, and a lot of it is all with stuff within yourself.
I mean, that's where it starts with at the end of it.
Perspective.
It's perspective. How you view things. I mean, you could take a scenario. I mean, life is going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
And it's not like that whole thing of life happening to you, but it's more life happening for you.
Correct.
And those moments that happen, it's more of how you view them and how you look at them, even if it's in that moment. Because, again, maybe 5 years down the road, it's something you think in that moment's great. Might not pan out well.
Been horrible. Yeah.
But how you view it and how you take it. I mean, it I feel like it's how it structures your entire life.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the whole thing of like the energy that you put out is the energy that you get back. It's so true though.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you want to be miserable and bitter and thinking everything's out to get you, everything's not working for you. It's like
that's the normal perspective, by the way.
Well, no, and it feels like a lot of people do. It's like I don't think a lot of people are grateful necessarily for the things that they're allotted in the moment of now. And again, to go back to that self-reflection aspect of it, it's like I think people self-reflect, but maybe not in a positive light, coming from gratitude.
True.
And like understanding, like, listen, like, you know, you don't have a bad life. Like there's millions, if not billions of people who probably have it a lot worse than you.
Yeah.
And
we take it for granted at that point.
We do.
That person's not me. That's the easy way out.
Yeah.
That person's not me. You know what I mean?
It's such a cop-out, too.
It is. But can you blame them?
No. But yes. But no.
Yes, it's a weird thing, isn't it?
It's a weird thing.
Like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but still, like, it doesn't translate to what you're saying.
No.
You know what I mean? It's... Man, I don't know if it's a now thing. I don't know maybe if this has been a thing throughout the generations because we don't know.
No.
Like, we can look at the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
But even then, I mean, like I feel like that's too soon.
Yeah.
Like I'm curious if like somebody back in like the 1600s.
Oh, dude.
You know what I mean? Like I wonder what their thought process is.
It was, back then, I think it was more about surviving.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean? You don't really have that moment to be like, oh, Jones down the block's got that new horse buggy. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, I wonder, a lot more reality type stuff. Yeah, that's why we live in a very lucky day and age, man.
We do.
Yeah.
I mean, amidst everything and all the stuff. I mean, especially us. I was talking about it the other day. It's like I was talking about like tragedies.
Yeah.
But I was talking about the whole thing like being in New York and then seeing 9/11 and being old enough to see that. Yeah. And it's like, you know, that was one day of my 33 years of life that was like horrendous to a degree. Like,
you imprinted in your brain.
Yeah. You know, but there's people out there that's their every day.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like for me, like I have a great life. Amidst all the little BS and those moments where I get annoyed or like, maybe today wasn't a great day at work.
Of course.
But there's so many people that have it so much worse. That have a better attitude about it too and a better perspective on their situation.
I think that's a beautiful thing, bro. I think a lot of people don't realize that.
No, they don't.
To be able to say I have a beautiful life throughout all the bullshit and whatever that I go through, a lot of people don't even take that. That's, again, taking the time to see that. Yeah. They're just like, nah, it sucks.
It's all terrible.
I'm in limbo. It's always like, I'm just like, damn, man. Like, when you think about it, we kind of all have a pretty good life.
We do.
Yeah.
Like, knock on wood, like, you and I We're both healthy.
Yeah, we're great, bro.
We're good looking. Like,
yeah.
you know, that's what it is. That's all it's all about.
That's the main thing.
That's always
what we see in the morning.
That's it. When I'm looking in that mirror with this beanie on. But no, man. But it's true. It's like we are really lucky.
You take it for granted. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You take it for. I think that's a human-esque thing of just looking at more of the negative. What's wrong? Because humans are, whether you like to believe it or not, I think humans are perfectionists, right? Especially in the grand scheme of life.
Yeah.
You focus on what's not perfect.
No.
Whatever it may be.
It's so
your
weird.
Relationship, your finances, your job, your this and that, blah, blah, blah. And even when you have a good thing, right? Let's say you have a great job. You look at the shit that doesn't go right.
Yeah.
You're like, this is what's wrong with it. This is horrible. Yeah, but on the grand scheme, bro.
You got a comfy job.
You got a comfy job, man.
Yeah.
You know, but we're just naturally. That's why when people say, like, are humans naturally positive or negative? I'm like, negative.
Unequivocally.
Unequivocally negative, bro.
Yeah.
We always focus on what's wrong with it.
Do you think that to some degree, do you think that is the sort of push to kind of get us to do better?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For sure. Because if you think there's nothing wrong, then there's no room for you to grow.
Yeah.
You have to think that there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Or you got to have competition.
Yeah.
I'm doing great, but this guy's doing better.
It's like, how do I get
And in turn, you think that that's wrong, that they're doing better than you.
He's like, I need to be doing better than you.
Dude, that's what I mean. It all comes down to, like, what's wrong.
Yeah.
Even if it's right.
Even if it's right, it's still wrong.
It's still wrong because
Yeah.
this person's doing negative. We've seen it all the time. When we talk, we say, oh, how much did you make? We do it all the time.
All the time.
And then you're
all
like,
the time.
because in the moment, before you hear what that person says,
You're
could be having
feeling
a great.
great.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, it's a great day. And then as soon as you hear it, you're like, I made this. And you're like, mother.
It's like, I hope you slip it outside.
Yeah, you're like, I don't give. Yeah, it's a normal human emotion.
It is.
You're looking for something to be wrong so you can be better, or you're just a naturally negative person and you're like, it's always
bad.
It's always bad.
You made
bro.
$1,000. It's terrible.
It's horrible.
It's not
bro.
enough.
It's horrible. I know a guy that made $5,000. You're like, what? I'm like, I mean, humans are a really interesting thing because we're the only ones that think like that. Only species on the whole planet that has that type of thing. Do you think a monkey self-reflects?
Well, I'm curious about that, honestly. Like, I'm not on a monkey's head.
Well, that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
You know, like, it's a curious thing to think about.
Yeah, when he's picking his nose and throwing shit at you.
I don't think he cares.
I don't think he cares.
No, he's like, did I hit him?
Yeah,
That's all I care about.
They don't even know their own lifespan.
No.
That's a huge thing, man. We know on average how long a human lives.
Yeah.
An elephant doesn't know that.
They're just living.
Yeah, they're just going day to day. So that's another thing that we take for granted, though. You know what I mean?
As far as like what, like knowing
that there's an end.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or just knowing in general, right? Like
yeah.
The intricacies of humans, it's a huge thing, bro. Being depressed, being happy, listening to music, watching film, like all this stuff is so unique and such a privilege compared to every other species on Earth.
Yeah, they don't
have none of that, bro.
No.
Nothing. You put a hat on a monkey, he could give a shit. You put a hat on you, you're happy. You're like, this looks great.
It's like, wow, this new era fitted cap.
Beautiful. It
Mint.
fits my head, looks great on my beard. I feel great walking out with this beanie. They don't have that.
No, they don't.
No. So I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff that's just so specific to humans that we just do not think about. And then when you think about it, you should be grateful to be able to have that ability to think about it.
Yeah, just even the thought about it
just
alone.
The thought about it alone,
yeah. It's a very special privilege in a way.
It's a huge thing, man. Everything has its own downward spiral. You could think about love. People think about love differently. That's a huge, huge thing, right? That you can just think about, why do I love this person? What is it about that I love this person? What is it that they do that makes me feel this emotion? Animals don't have that.
No, they don't.
They're just like,
they're not even thinking about love. They're just thinking about, I need to get this nut off.
Open vag.
That's it. Reproduce.
Done. That's it. There's no love.
No.
There's none of that.
Well, some of them do, but even then, it's very rare.
It's very surface level as well.
Well, yes. I mean, then I don't think the lobster's buying a ring for the queen lobster that he's married.
Dude, gorillas. Because I don't know if it's called a pack. It's not a pack because that's a wolf. Anyways, gorillas have their own thing where it's a group of gorillas. Okay, one silverback male, and the rest are all females. Those are his mates.
Right.
Okay. If another silverback, which could be his own kin, by the way, gets to an age where he challenges the gorilla and he beats him, that gorilla loses all his bitches. Gone. And he is now an outcast. He leaves. Bigger, stronger gorilla that won the fight comes in. He's like, I'm the man.
I mean, that kind of makes sense in a way.
It is.
A little bit.
It's very animalistic.
That whole hierarchy and kind of young blood
like
kind of thing.
Doesn't work like that. I mean, sometimes it works like that with humans, but
I think it does to a degree. Just maybe it's not physical in that regard.
but those female gorillas have no emotional connection to that gorilla.
Oh, no.
That's what I mean.
Okay, yeah.
Very surface level.
Sure.
You know what I mean? We're looking at it like, this is the bigger, stronger one. This is the one that won. Now this is my mate. Doesn't always work like that with humans, right?
A little bit more intricate.
You've seen very unmanly men have women that are just stuck with them through thick and thin.
Yeah.
They're like, this is my man, no matter what.
That's
and we're not saying that they're all 10s that are with these guys.
No, but still.
But still, you have that emotional thing of like, this is my guy, no matter what, no matter how he is.
My ride or die.
My ride or die.
Yeah.
That's very, very human-esque.
That loyalistic aspect, almost to a fault, maybe.
To a fault, maybe, yeah. And it's something that's particularly human.
Yeah.
That we take for granted.
Well, yeah, and especially if you're on the receiving end in that sense, where if you're like,
for sure,
yeah, if you're like
for
the deadbeat, so to speak. But
yeah, I just think things are gonna get more and more surface level.
Kind of like taking all the depth out of it all.
The older we get, it's just gonna get more and more surface level, dude.
But I'll tell you what, it'll make those relationships that you make with those people
that much meaningful.
That much more meaningful. You know,
sure.
You get to go in depth with them, and you really cherish it and value those relationships. And I don't know, and maybe even to a degree, maybe it's just they're not that person for you to go in with them.
Maybe
you
got friends in different levels.
Yeah,
I could say.
I mean, yeah.
You get your friend that you want to party
hierarchy,
with. Yeah, friend that's only good for partying with. Friend that's good for being emotional with. Friend that's just there 24/7 to shoot the shit. It's just, yeah, I see what you're saying with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of adds more value to it.
Yeah.
Do you think girls or guys are better at kind of like, I don't want to say dividing the friendships, but like, do you think girls are more, do you think they're more understanding of that than guys? Because I feel
understanding of what?
Understanding like some friends are better for the emotional talks. Some friends are better to go shopping with. Like, I kind of feel like guys across the board are a little bit more in the sense of you have a friend, that's your friend, sort of more or less.
More or less that way.
You know?
I think, and you could say it's just because I'm a guy, I think men have a much more deeper understanding of friendships.
Yeah.
Because just if you look on the surface level, looking back, right? When you see a group of girls out, they're having a great time and this and that. I just think it's different. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, man. Like you could be in a group of 6 chicks and 4 of them hate each other. They can't stand each other, or they're talking shit behind their back and doing this and doing that, yada, 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 yada. And they're just good for the couple hours they're hanging out with. In a group of guys, I think it's a lot more of a deeper thing.
Like you'll actually like the person.
You actually
That's
like
why you're
the
hanging
person,
out with
bro.
them.
Yeah, you can hang out with this person one-on-one.
Yeah.
One of the people in the group or the other person in the group one-on-one.
Or together as a whole.
Girls have a lot of times they're like, we hang out as a group. We don't really hang out
individually.
Yeah. One-on-one.
Because it's interesting. I feel like I've seen I've watched like a lot of those like not relationship videos, but those videos where they're like, they'll ask the guy, like, you don't know his friend's, your friend's birthday or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It kind of seems like with the girls, it's like certain things within the relationship and the dynamic, those little like, they know their birthday, they know this, they know that, they know this.
It's all surface level shit.
But even to that regards, to a degree, it is. It's like with the guy, it's like they might not know your birthday, but they still might be a great friend.
Know, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
They'll be there for you when you need them.
They might not know the little intricacies like, oh, so-and-so got engaged, and like, oh my God, like, and the whole detail that comes with it.
Yeah, exactly.
But they'll be there for the wedding kind of thing, or like,
yeah,
you know.
I don't know. I think from what I've seen with girls, it's a lot more. So when they say girls are more emotional, I agree and disagree.
So
in that fact,
I could understand the
you understand what I'm
part
trying to go with this way.
With the disagreeing part, why do you feel that way?
So girls are, what I want to call, they're good about showing instant emotion. let's say something happened. Their man did something stupid. Oh my God! They call their bestie, whatever. You have no idea what he did. He did this and that. And something makes me feel so like da 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 da. Like for guys, when we have a moment of like pure emotion, it's much more deep. Like you'll sit down, bro. I got even the way the conversation starts. Like, bro, we gotta talk, bro. This and this happened. And you go, are you serious, bro? And the guy's unpacking. And it's like a real emotional unpacking of like how he's feeling and this and that. It's just a deeper thing with dudes. It's not about just like, oh my God, I have to tell you what's going on. I have to get this off my chest. It's like dude, I'm really feeling like this. Like this.
It's like a real venting.
It's a real, like for a guy to go to another dude and tell him how the hell he's feeling. It's a real unpacking of like emotion and all that stuff. For a girl, it's
kind of like expressing it.
It's first is gossip.
Okay, yeah.
I see it as a gossip thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you telling shit about somebody else that, is not supposed to be told. Second is just, like, a person to just be there for you in the moment.
Right.
Not looking for long term, like, be there for me. For dudes, I really think it's a lot more deeper than that.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, they're confiding to you for a reason because it's like they trust you, they love you, they have that deeper sort of understanding.
Deeper hope, thing. And then whoever they say that to is someone that really has to be on the same level with them in terms of friendship.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, a lot of girls I see, it's just whoever's the closest.
It's like
they're like, who's kind of a friend here? And
I could tell you.
I could tell you. Oh my God, I'm having this day. I just need to talk to someone. Guys don't ever say, I just need to talk to someone.
I don't think I've ever heard any guy say that.
I just need, I just need to talk to someone. You're like, no, I gotta talk to my boy. I gotta talk to this person specifically.
Like, everybody else can wait.
Everyone else can wait. I need to talk to him. That's what I mean by like, yes, girls are more emotional.
Yeah,
but in a different sense.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think even in that whole animal thing, to kind of go back to that, because that's what kind of got me thinking about it, but it's like that whole pack of like the women with the gorilla and everything, like, it's kind of nuts. Like, I wonder what sort of relationship dynamic, if any, like within that like animalistic avenue
of it,
like what's even there for them?
I don't know.
I
don't know, bro.
Because it's like you look at like birds, like you have animals that are like pack animals and stuff like that, that like confide together and like,
correct. That's their pack.
I don't know. It's just an interesting dynamic that I was thinking about, like with you talking about that.
Very different, I would say. Very, very different. And I don't know if it's more of a natural thing, rather than a forced thing. Our stuff's all based on emotion and thought. The natural stuff where you say it's the way of the world is very another surface level way of looking at it, right?
Yeah, you're not really like taking it in depth and really
in depth.
It's not just the way it is.
No, but if you want to, if humans were just natural, they would go for the biggest, buffest, smartest dudes, and that was it. There'd be no woman left for any other guy.
You'd be looking around like, where'd everybody go?
Yeah, you're like, what's happening? No, that's the that's
true.
The difference.
No, but
bro.
it is true.
In nature, it really is like that.
Well, again, the silverback thing.
Yeah,
it
really
is true.
Really
you're just looking for the best genes to reproduce with.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. But humans don't have that.
No,
they have other stuff that fights against it and does all this stuff. And but interesting thing, interesting creatures, man.
It is. Again, very unique to just us.
Yeah, the world's fucked.
We're done.
That's a good way to end the pod, bro. No, I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, I don't know how it's going to be 60, 50, 70 years from now, man, when we're old.
I hope. I'm hoping.
I hope there's a resurgence. I hope there's a resurgence with everything, with the arts, with,
I think there will be.
I hope so.
I think I might have said it before, but it's like I really do think with AI, I'm hoping that train passes soon.
Dude, I was about to say, can't you see we're hosting a podcast?
I'm hoping with AI is that kind of like pendulum swinging back the other way, and that correction of like
maybe
people wanting to see live music, impromptu stuff, kind of like jazz. Like I love about it because it's like it's very in the moment sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like the whole thing with like plays and seeing those things in the moment in real time and not on a screen, to where it's like
it could be. Or
maybe.
It could be the opposite.
Maybe.
Like everything's right in front of me, so why freaking, I could have Jay-Z playing a jazz album.
Yeah.
Because you just threw AI.
He's just gonna get a monitor. It's gonna like project in your room, and it's him with the saxophone just blowing on it.
50 cents in the club, jazz version.
I'm in the club.
In the club. You're like, dang, bro, this sounds great. I don't even need to hear it live.
Have you ever heard those guys on
it's
YouTube?
Great.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's fantastic.
They do a pretty good job.
Dude, they recreate music in different forms.
The 50s ones, it's like this
it's
doo-wop kind of. I'm like, this is pretty good.
It's great.
They do a little black and white tint on it.
It's great.
That was a good touch.
It's great. Well, that's what. But that was also a thing that was more artsy. People did covers of songs that were shot in one genre.
Well, yeah.
And they had to really sit there and recreate it. Now that's gone. It's just regurgitated.
Dude, I hate that. I happened to hear it because they were talking about music samples, and I forget. It was the sample. God, I always forget the group's name. Erykah Badu, Wyclef Jean. What was not the Temptations.
Not the Temptations.
Was it the Fugees? The Fugees?
The Fugees?
The song "Ready or Not." Here I come.
Is it the Fugees?
Look
at it, man. Just look it up.
I didn't want to look it up.
Killing me with this stuff, bro. Is it the Fugees?
Anyway, it was such an interesting thing because I was watching a video on it.
Yeah.
And they were talking about that initial sample.
Yeah.
And how it came about. And it's so nuts because you don't even think about it. And even that, like, you don't know where the music comes from, especially with hip hop. It's so
for sure.
heavily
Influenced.
It's heavily sampled.
Yeah. Creep. That song has been freaking covered by I don't even know how many different bands and genres, bro.
Yeah, Fugees. I don't know how to pronounce the rap group.
What is it?
But you know what I'm talking about.
How is it spelled?
It's
Fougies?
No, Fugees.
Oh yeah, I'm even stuck on that.
That's
one.
what I'm saying.
Fuggies.
But you know the song "Ready or Not"?
Yeah, here I come.
You can't hide.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find you.
So they pulled something from a '50s song. I forget which one, but the initial sample in the background
came from that.
No, it came from a documentary. I think it was in the '70s or the '80s, where they're talking about the Celtics, and they were playing a song that was supposed to be in.
Celtic.
It was in Celtic.
in Gaelic.
But it was in Gaelic. I love that word, Gaelic. It was something.
I thought about it and I realized why you love that word.
That's why. But it was just something in like I guess memorandum or in that style of it. Yeah. And Wyclef Jean heard that, took it, made that sample off of it, and that's where they got the "Ready or Not" song. But to the point of it, though, it's like they were showing other people that use that sample. And with hip hop, I think it's a very unique thing where you can take the same sample but do it in a different way.
Better too, yeah.
But it's like The Weeknd took that song, "Ready or Not," and he just did the same thing on top of it. There's no artistic creativity behind it. There's nothing new that you added to it. And to your point, it's like those musicians back in the day, in the 20s, 30s, 40s, they had the American Standard Songbook.
Yeah.
And they would go through that and pull those songs, and you would do covers. Yes. And it's, again, you put your own twist on it. You make it yours, and you really kind of, again, you're putting your signature on it.
Yeah.
And that takes time. That takes that whole reflection sort of avenue behind it, where it's like you really take it in and really like look at like who you are. How do you want to present this and make it your own?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of gone now. Like I mentioned earlier, that song, you know, the Creep?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was.
Dude, how many covers have you heard of that song?
A lot. And it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though Creep got hit with the lawsuit, they got hit with plagiarism, too.
No way.
That initial song, I think it was from some band in 74. I'll show it to you later real quick.
It's a big one, too, bro.
But, yeah, that one, the chord progression, the kind of whole thing with it, that vibe of it, yeah, they got hit with the music lawsuit.
Another one. You ever heard of a Change Gonna Come?
No.
I was born by the river. No? In a little tent.
I don't think so, no.
You've never heard that song? That is a classic song.
Maybe if I hear it. Maybe.
Yeah, that is a classic song. Also, a crap ton of covers. People have changed the genre to it, done a bunch of different things with it. There are just certain songs that are just so beautiful that you have to sample that or just make a cover of it because it just deserves it.
Yeah,
you
just a beautiful song.
What's the last freaking song that you heard recently?
Like new or just like a cover?
New. Where you go like, this is definitely going to get a cover.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Far and few between.
Yeah.
Far and few between. Because it's all regurgitated stuff, man.
Yeah.
Because you can hear a song now that will make you think of another song. And you go, probably they took some inspiration from that thing. It sounds very similar. Yeah. Whether it be the vocals, whether it be the instruments,
chord
the
progression,
melody, everything. All that stuff.
Yeah.
It's come from somewhere else.
And it's tough, too, now. I feel like everything's been done.
That's what sucks, man.
Yeah.
I say that is the biggest gripe that I have with this day and age. Everything's been done. People are like, start a new business.
What am I going to start?
I'm like, the newest thing that's come out is AI. Do you know how complicated that shit is?
I can't figure that out.
I can't even figure that out on my own, bro.
I don't know how to put the toilet paper on the thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's not like, oh, there's a new mail business.
It's called the Pony Express.
U.S. Postal Service has been doing it, okay? I don't even know how UPS got there.
Yeah, they do it better. No, they don't. I hate them.
UPS?
Dude, they're so expensive.
I definitely got getting sponsored by them.
Bro, we're going to ship this podcast out. Dude, I tried sending a letter to my grandmother for Christmas. I sent my dad and his fiance their letter.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot my grandmother's. Shows you how much I love her. But I go to UPS because I think it was a Sunday. I was like, listen, I need to get this there by Friday.
Now.
He's like, yeah, it's not going to get there till the 13th of January. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah.
It's nuts, bro. It's nuts, man. And then you know who came and did it better? Amazon.
Yeah, they did.
Amazon does it way better. That's something they should add to their business.
Mailing. That's actually not a bad idea.
Bro, you already have the delivery. Oh, my God. Jeff Bezos. Listen here. Dude, I will literally, please.
10%. That's all we're asking for.
That's all I'm asking. 10% of total revenue. No,
total. Make me a billionaire right now.
No, yeah. But that's something, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The delivery stuff, that was the only other company, bro. You have we have FedEx.
FedEx, DHL, UPS.
All these guys.
Those are the three big ones.
It's just copy and paste.
Yeah.
So my question is, how the hell did I get better? Like, how do they even get up there?
By doing it better?
Yeah,
essentially.
That's what I'm saying. How? How the hell did you do it?
Do it faster? Yeah.
That's it?
Well, in that case, yeah. Faster, safer.
Better.
In
a scope.
Yeah.
Everything's been done, bro. Yeah, look what we're doing now. How many pods are there?
Too many.
A shit ton.
And we're just throwing ours in there, too.
Just in the mix.
That's it.
Hopefully someone watches.
These guys, they're not bad.
We're real. I'll tell you that.
It's not AI generated.
It's not AI generated. It is real conversations that we're having in real time.
In real time,
not scripted.
I'm reading a script right now.
In real time. Like Danny says. Post, look at the camera. Dude, could you imagine there really stuff out there where it's that scripted?
Probably.
We'll do it live.
I swear, I think that.
Screw it, we'll do it live.
I think that and the where's my money? I think quintessential.
Shout out to Tracks NYC for that bit.
The amount of times it's been referenced, I hear it.
Oh, bro,
I love it as an ongoing joke.
I will tell you this, guys. When that clip came out of him going, where's my money? I showed it to, I think, every single person in the restaurant.
You were serving at
I walked
tables
around.
like, listen,
bro,
sir.
Have you seen this? And it is one of the best clips I've ever seen to date.
It's pretty hysterical.
It is literally rage bait to the max.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's a perfect, like, angry New Yorker, bro.
Oh, quintessential.
Quintessential angry New Yorker, bro. And just the way he does it, dude. I can't get over it. Where's my money?
The fist banging,
dude, everything. Oh, it's great, man. I hope something comes out like that again soon because it just made my day. Like, for a week straight, I think I was happy just watching it.
Just watching it. Like, this guy's misery, I'm loving it.
Oh, I'd love it. It wasn't a misery. I think he acted out exactly how every human being would act out.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Like, there's some people that are very internal about that stuff. Yeah. He just put it on the line. He's like, this is exactly... Like, a person that could never do that in reality, he did for you.
He's like, I got you.
Don't worry. I got you. He's like, you're going to be able to rewatch this for the next 50 years.
And you'd be like, God, I wish I did that to my boss.
Dad, bro. Dude, when do you I feel like a lot of time in the shower, I self-reflect a lot then. You know, when you know, especially when you have an argument with someone, you're like, I should have said this shit. You ever had that?
No.
Dude, I do that all the time.
In the shower
yeah,
thoughts?
Oh, God, bro.
I could see that. Shower is probably the number one time.
Talking to yourself and stuff, you're like, fucking. I could have said this. I should have said that. You're like, you
How much?
yeah, you're just like, your wife's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I'm having a conversation about you.
about what we talked about earlier, and now I'm having it in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm usually singing.
When's your time of suffering? You're singing in the shower?
Oh, singing. I love singing in the shower.
Where did that ever come from?
Bugs Bunny?
Is it?
I thought it was Bugs Bunny.
I would love to know where that came from. That is a quintessential singing in the shower. It's
Yeah.
That's a whole thing in itself, man.
Yeah.
I gotta find that one.
Yeah. You were saying something though. When does your
like reflection come in? Is it when you're home alone? Is it when you're sitting in front of your computer?
That's when I'm petting my cats. I'm just like, God, I should have done that.
Should have put another $1,000 in the market.
God, why
not? I'm such a pussy.
It's like,
as your bed.
Who's the best kitty? You. Would you have put $1,000 in the market?
Probably.
No.
Yeah. When is your time? Like, when is it that you kind of seem like this is when I'm actually thinking about stuff?
When I'm not doing anything.
Oh, you just couch potato.
No. Usually I try to do it to like when I'm doing something, I want to be like in there
the zone,
like doing it. But it's like that moment of, let's say I'm getting up to make a cup of coffee, right?
Yeah,
I got like a grinder. I'm doing the fresh coffee and the latte and everything like that. In that moment of me doing it, like the in-between time of everything, it's like I'm thinking about stuff, thinking about previous conversations, thinking about future things, thinking about just, kind of taking it all in and using that time to really do it.
Got you.
Yeah. The shower, I don't know. The shower, I love it, dude. I'm shaving my head.
I think the shower is more for anger for me.
Oh, that's
it's never happy stuff that I'm thinking about.
Never.
Yeah, it's never.
Got a hole in the wall in the shower. You just keep punching it.
Every day.
Every day.
No, I think my self-reflection is, oddly enough, when I'm listening to music or when I'm watching a film that takes me back.
Really?
Yeah. Happens right there.
What do you
want
think
to change stuff? I don't know. Like with James Bond, made me want to change my wardrobe.
I mean, you got the 3/4 and the button up on it. You look great.
It made me think about songs like that I wanted to listen to. Hence the French music that I showed you earlier.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui. Yeah, I don't know why, man. Yeah. I don't know why film and music has such a grasp on my inner being.
The music is the bigger one for me. The films, I will say, I saw Zootopia 2. Not what you'd expect.
Very thought-provoking.
Dude, I got to tell you, man.
Don't fucking say it.
It was very thought-provoking. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Like,
what were you thinking about?
There was the one line from, spoiler alert. Movie's been out long enough.
Yeah.
So, do you know the premise at all?
No.
No? Have you seen Zootopia 1?
No, the first one I know in and out. I love that movie.
I'm going to give you a quick synopsis. The bunny and the rabbit are... It sounds like a fairy tale.
The bunny and the rabbit.
Okay. So they get back off that high of cracking that first case, and now they're trying to crack another one. They're doing all this extra stuff, right? Police chief's like, you're doing too much. I'm putting you into this. Like, you're getting pulled from the force. You're going to desk duty kind of thing, right? So on accident, the rabbit happens to find something on the case that they shouldn't have been on. And it starts digging a little bit deeper. She starts going and starts questioning and starts researching. Doing all this stuff. And then she starts to tell the fox, like, hey, dude, like, this is a real thing. Like, we need to go in on it. Yeah. He's very kind of like, no. And then it turns out she's right. And this whole bigger thing happens. And it involves these snakes coming back to the land and how the original Zootopia area was like snakes lived there too, even though they were banished 100 years ago. It's this whole thing with it. And the snake towards the end, throughout the whole thing, he's saying, he's like almost like affirming, like, this is going to happen. Like, we're going to make this happen. Like, don't worry about it. Like, it's going to happen. And at the end of it, he's like, or towards the end of it, he's like, my grandmother knew not to put the weight of the world on me. And she knew that the other animals in Zootopia were going to help. And you could disperse the weight of it to these other people. Everyone. And it's a beautiful thing when you're thinking about it. And I was thinking about it today, actually, in the shower. And I was really thinking about it. It's like, people have these dreams and they,
How do you interpret them?
What's that?
What dreams? What do you mean by
dreams? Like things that they want to do in their life.
Right.
And it's like people get so caught up and they put all this weight on themselves for them to do it. And it's not ever only you.
Yeah.
You have to rely on other people, and you have to spread out that weight. And it's like, ultimately, it's like, I'm the support for somebody else in making their dream just as much as they're the support in my dream.
Yeah.
And it's a very beautiful. It was such a. I was like kind of tearing up in the movie, and I was like holding it together.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's such a beautiful thing, because it's like you got to take that weight of the world off of your shoulder. It's like
nuts.
It was so like, it really maybe like introspective. It did. Yeah. It did. And it's like, it's always the kids' movies, ironically enough.
Because I don't think they're. I think this, again, I said this 25 times during this podcast.
It's going to be 26 now.
Service level. I think the kids' movies now, the service level is the cartoon stuff.
Yeah.
The deeper meanings are the ones that the adults figure out.
Yeah.
Like a kid, the
kids are going to miss it. No, they're going to miss it. They're going to miss it.
That portion is for the adult.
It is. And it was such a beautiful thing, like watching it and like understanding that message. Like,
I gotta watch it.
Maybe that 9-year-old's not going to get it.
Yeah,
right now. But as an adult watching it, it really moved me in a way. Like, I was thinking about it today, and it's like, it's so true. You put all of this stress and weight, anxiety and fear and everything on you.
It is true.
But at the end of it, it's like, we're all here to serve that purpose and do that together.
Yeah.
And it might not be to do the exact thing, but to be there to get us there in some facet. And that's okay. Yeah. You know, like, we all have our own dreams, and it's like just to ultimately get us there and get us to the finish line and accomplish it, hopefully, in your lifetime, you know?
Yeah, it is nuts, bro. The kids' movies really always have a deeper message.
They do.
Than a lot of even adult films now.
Yeah. And I will say, on a quick side note, the amount of, like, if there was a High Noon in there, it would be like some like animal thing on it.
Yeah.
You know, there was a little joke thrown in when they went to like the winter area in Zootopia. There was a polar bear drinking what looked like a Coke bottle. And I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. Like, just the, not the innuendos, but the references
that they have.
Dude, is so many ones for the adults to catch on. It was hysterical.
Great,
good, really, really good movie.
Yeah. Even the older cartoons had stuff like that, bro.
They did, yeah.
Like The Lion King, that was one that where emotionally I don't think you connect with, like, Simba losing his dad.
Yeah.
I don't think you really can connect with it emotionally when you're a kid watching it happen.
No.
But you're an adult, and you look at it, and you look at the way he's nudging him with his head, and he's like, "You gotta get up. You gotta get up." Oh,
it hits.
Oh, it hits because you understand loss at that point.
Yeah.
When you're a little kid,
you don't understand
for the most part, right? People have experienced loss when they're very young, but even then, you don't get it, right? Like, I've had my uncle's kid, but when he died, he didn't understand his dad died.
How old was he at the time?
He was like 2, 3, bro.
Oh, you're not. Yeah,
now he goes like, "Oh, Daddy's in heaven," and he's thinking about that now with no grain of salt. You just say it, "Daddy's not here anymore. He's in heaven."
Yeah.
He's not gonna understand the weight of it until he gets older. That he's like, "Oh, my father's not here anymore."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why I'm saying, like, the cartoons really, really are more for the adults in terms of messages and emotion and stuff like that it invokes. It's just entertainment for the kids.
That's all it is for them
at that point.
Absolutely.
Even stuff like Frozen, right? Like, you know, the bad parts, people are like, that's bad. But for the adults, they're looking at it like, damn, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's really sad. You know what I mean? It's nuts.
Yeah. And again, perspective, you get older and you reflect back at these things and look at it.
Yeah. Retrospect is
hindsight's 2020.
Hindsight's 2020, bro.
Yeah.
On that note, that was a very, very deep conversation that we had, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until the next episode of the Booth 2 podcast, we'll see you next time.
Toodles.